Living abroad offers a world of opportunities, but also brings unique challenges, especially when it comes to protecting your loved ones. Having the right insurances in place is essential to providing security for your family and also for your finances. Hi, I'm Jake Mowson and I'm a private wealth manager at Melbourne Capital Group. Insurance is key to successful financial planning, providing financial security when you need it the most. We regularly review and work with our clients to help them secure life and health insurance policies to fit their personal and budget requirements exactly, specifically to their unique needs. Upon an initial consultation with Ben, he recognised the necessity for both life and health insurance to protect him and his family. However, between work and juggling a young family, finding the right policies in this challenging market has proven difficult for him to do alone. So this is where we came in. Ben, however, has some common concerns with regards to setting up a policy. Ben is the main breadwinner for his family, so if he passes away unexpectedly, then a life insurance payout would allow his wife to have the money to be able to afford sending their kids to school. He and his wife also want to be able to offer them the opportunity to attend university abroad, so a policy must reflect these aspirations if Ben isn't around to earn the money to fund this. For Ben, we ensured that the amount of coverage for his life insurance is enough to clear his mortgage and also any outstanding debts that he has to reduce the burden on his family if he was to pass away. All of the health policies we position for clients are international, so yes, Ben and his family will have access to quality healthcare regardless of where they are, now and also into the future. So essentially a policy will follow him. This is a vital question to get right. When it comes to life and health insurance, you want to strike the right balance, ensuring you're not overpaying for coverage that you don't need, but also having a policy that does what it says on the tin. Here's how we would help Ben achieve his financial goals. Our first step would be to meet Ben at a place and time convenient for him to understand his and his family's needs, whilst being sensitive to the fact that discussing family's health and his wishes, should the worst happen, be a very difficult conversation. So after conducting a thorough assessment of Ben's financial situation and his lifestyle, we would draw upon our expertise and our network to explore the market on his behalf. So we would request quotes from a range of leading insurance providers to source policies accordingly. In this instance, we would advise Ben to get international life and health insurance policies that offered the level of cover that he needs based on his circumstances, and also policies that follow him across the globe should his job take him elsewhere. His comprehensive international life insurance policy would provide a lump sum payment to cover university fees, the mortgage liability, and living expenses for him and his family for the next 7 years. In this particular case, we looked at a 25-year term insurance, which will essentially cover him until he hits retirement. The only reason he opted for 25 years is because his kids would then be financially dependent and his mortgages would be paid off, and also he would have a sizable pension pot that he can pass on to his loved ones if anything was to ever happen to him. Hence, he wouldn't need such a high level of insurance at that time. Ben's international health insurance policy would cover medical expenses and offer access to quality healthcare. It would cover him and his family across the globe, so if ever they move to another country, it will essentially follow them. In addition, as it is fully international, if he ever needed access to, say, a specialist in a certain country, they can elect to do so. In general, when it comes to life and health insurance, the younger and the healthier you are when you start a policy, the cheaper it is. This is because there's less of a risk to the insurer. For example, I have a client who's 30 years old and he has no dependents, but he took out a life insurance policy for the next 35 years. The reason he did this is because he plans to have kids in the future, and we looked at a premium cost for him to insure himself for $1 million, and it was only $150 per month, which to him is very affordable. We at Melbourne Capital Group really take time to understand an individual's client's needs and objectives before making suitable recommendations. The process for Ben to source life and health insurance was quite complex if he was to do it himself, so we really helped him to source the policy that he needed and allowed him to understand the intricacies of particular insurance. So this allowed Ben to really make an informed decision for him and his family to make sure that they're protected, in the event of something untoward happening. So if you or somebody that you know would like to learn more about life and health insurance, please give us a call or drop us an email. I'm Jake Mowson, and I'm a private wealth manager at Melbourne Capital Group.